Took our inventory. So, somebody had a great suggestion in the comments. He was like, why don't you put all your miscellaneous stuff in a container back at Sanctuary or someplace? I never considered doing that, so I did that. These things are, the game considers them to be quest-related items, so I couldn't take these out of my inventory, and you can see there's still a ton of stuff here. But it's way better than it was. Now it's easier to find Victoria's note. So let's read it. Never should have let Faraday talk me into this. If only I could resist that sweet face of his. It's easy. Just steer the boat and you'll be fine, he says. I swear, if anything happens. He says he can fix me up if something goes wrong. Supposed to make me feel better, but actually makes me more nervous. What can he do in that lab of his? He's very secretive. Won't even let me look at the terminal. Okay. Let's look at our quests again. Okay, nothing new here. So now we're supposed to search a lab terminal. And if we look at our quests, look at the map, the lab terminal is in Acadia, so we're just going to quickly fast travel back to Acadia. What the heck is that? That's neat looking. I guess those are those, oh gosh, computers or something. Pretty neat. Alright, back at Arcadia. We're going to go look at a terminal. So we'll walk back in here. Yes. Arcadia's not that big. Shouldn't take that long to load. I'm going to get out of my power armor. Why? I don't know. I just am, okay? What am I doing? Taking my fusion core so nobody else could take it. This terminal we're looking for is beneath us. So down we go. Still down. I think it's on this level. It's back here. It's on this terminal. Looking at the terminal. Current projects and past projects. Haven't I already looked at this terminal? Fog condensers, DiMA upgrades. Didn't I already read all of this? I think I already read all this stuff what? Before. Internal motors reworked to correct problems with units becoming off balance. DiMA's proposed upgrades for flow intake integrated. Power consumption reduced by 7.2%. Feedback from Far Harbor representatives taken into consideration. DiMA's precise words were noted and ignored. I remember that. DiMA upgrades. Yeah, I already read this. Personally, I am concerned that we are approaching the limits of what DiMA's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this, and he risks overworking himself. So past projects? Is that what I'm supposed to look at? I mean, I already looked at all this stuff. This reconstruction surgery business. Remember this? Redacted brought in after incident during trip to Acadia. This could be Victoria, right? Significant trauma to left arm repaired, full function restored. Nope, another one. Oh, here we go. This is what we were supposed to look at. Subject V5 brought in after incident on island. Severe trauma to head and upper torso, cognitive functions impaired, all functionality restored. Personal note, I still struggle with the decisions made. Victoria, oh, there's the name. Victoria was almost beyond helping. But what was done, I wonder if it was fair. Objectively, there was no choice. She'd suffered so much damage that the equivalent of a mind wipe was absolutely necessary. But this can't just be a dispassionate, impartial decision. This was our friend, and we wiped her without her consent. Now she's someone else, and she doesn't even know. We'll do our best to look after Jule, of course. We owe her that much. Huh. So, what, it used to be Victoria, and then they mind wiped her, and now she's Jule? Is that what's going on here? And a facial reconstruction. Okay. So if you look at our quests now, price of memory, after being asked to look into something that may have happened to Jule, I've learned that she used to be a synth named Victoria. After an accident, she had her mind wiped without her knowledge. Now I need to decide what to do with this information. Well, Cog asked me to come to him, and I don't see reason why not. So let's just go ahead and go to Cog. I don't know. We'll go to Cog. He asked. He's the one who told us about it. We'll do him the courtesy of talking to him. Alright, Cog, I got your info, buddy.
You found something, didn't you?
I did.
Alright, spill it. What's going on?
Let's see here. What do we tell her? Can I pick all of these? I want to pick all of them. Victoria.
Jule used to be named Victoria. She was a totally different person. Synth.
This doesn't make any sense. Alright, look. This is a real shit show. But telling Jule, it doesn't do her any good. Just hand over the note you found, and let's call this a day.
You want to keep it a secret?
You want to just keep this a secret?
Of course I do. No one benefits if this comes out. Is it screwed up? Yes, absolutely. It's nuts that they do this to one of us. But the damage is already done. Tell Jule, and not only will it crush her, it could ruin this whole little fake utopia everyone has going. Screw it. We pretend this didn't happen. Are you with me?
Dude, she deserves to know. Come on.
Jule deserves to know the truth.
Oh, bullshit. She deserves a chance to be happy, and this will do the exact opposite. Come on, hand it over, and let's forget this happened.
I'm not going to do that, dude. I think she deserves to know. I mean, she knows something's messed up with her head. I mean, this is going to be hard information for her to hear, but it might explain why she's the way she is, and that might be some comfort. Can't do that, dude. And please don't fight me.
Sorry, Cog. I can't do that.
Shit. This is not what I wanted. Okay, fine. Tell her. See what happens. Live with that guilt.
Live with that guilt. And we could talk to him again. So I don't think the quest has been updated. No. So we can still talk to him.
You found something, didn't you? All right, spill it.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
What do we tell Jule about all this?
You've got to tell me everything.
Oh.
There was an accident. Emergency surgery was the only way to save her.
They did reconstruction surgery on her? Why? All right, look. This is a real shit show. But telling Jule, it doesn't do her any good. Just hand over the note you found, and let's call this a day.
So it's looking like no matter what we said to him,
Sorry, Cog.
it's going to have to go to the same path.
I can't do that.
Shit. This is...
And then, finally,
You
just
found
to be
something,
thorough,
didn't you? All right, spill it. What's going on?
let's go ahead and do this one.
The mind wipe that went bad? Faraday did it. With DiMA's blessing.
What? The hell are you talking about? All right, look.
Same
This is a
thing.
real
So
shit.
it doesn't matter what you say.
Sorry, Cog. I can't do that.
Shit.
So I'm going to tell her, man. I don't know. I think she deserves to know. That's just me. Let me know in the comments if you think differently. If you don't think I should tell her. I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm not just kind of like being la-di-da about it. I mean, she was Victoria. I mean, I guess this is the same body. And she was Victoria, and she was in an accident. And the accident was so bad that they couldn't save her memories. And so they had to wipe her memories and put someone else's memories in there. That's how I understand it. So now she's this Jule walking around in Victoria's body. And I think she knows that something's up, you know? In other words, it wasn't a very clean wipe. So
I just can't deal with social interactions, okay?
Chill. So I think she deserves to know. Can't get any worse.
Jule?
Oh, shit!
I need to
This is
talk
about
to you.
that key, isn't it? And the boat! You found something, didn't you? What is it?
Are you sure you really want to know?
Are you sure you really want to know?
Well, when you put it like that... Just tell me! The suspense is killing me.
You had an accident.
You were in an accident. You would have died if Faraday hadn't done extensive surgery on you.
No, that's... You know, on some level, I fucking knew it. I knew that these people who call themselves my friends tell me they want to help. They did this to me. And who the hell gives them the right to decide that I don't get to be me anymore? I didn't ask for this. I didn't want any of this. God, this place is no different than any other. You just get screwed no matter what. Well, I'm done. I quit. You can have my stuff. Doesn't mean shit to me anymore. There's a chest down in the basement. This'll open it. I'm out of here.
Synths and humans will all get along.
That went really well.
I just know it.
Oh, brother. Valentine liked that. Does that complete the quest? It does. Completed the price of memory. So she's gonna leave. I don't know if that's what's best for her, but she was miserable here anyway, so she's probably making other people miserable as well. They're probably gonna be glad that she left. I'm kind of curious, though. If we look at our completed quest, the price of memory, Cog had suspicions about something that happened to Jule. It turns out her mind was wiped without her knowledge, leaving her in a very affected state. I've resolved the issue as best I can. And that's true, I resolved it as best I could. I don't know if there was a happy ending to that story, but let's go get her stuff. She gave us her stuff.
You need
Might as well get
something?
it. Jule.
Turns out you can't trust anyone.
Jule, you can trust me.
The worst part about this, I got nowhere else to go.
Oh, Jule.
It's all fucked.
You're breaking my heart.
All of it.
Excuse me.
It's all fucked. All of it.
Alright. Well, I'm really sorry that happened to you, Jule. But, you know, you could be dead. So... where was this box of hers? Oh, it's down this hallway. Yeah, right here. Right here. We have the key. It has an alarm clock in it. It has some glasses in it. It has some fusion cells in it. And it has an unyielding synth chest piece. Gives you +3 to all stats when you are at 25% or less health. That's kind of neat. I'll never use it. It's kind of neat. Well, we finally got into that box. Finally got into it. Finally learned how to get into it. Now, I guess it's time to confront DiMA. We are going to confront DiMA about Avery's murder, and we are going to confront DiMA about the wind turbine kill switch. That's what we're going to do. And, we'll see what happens. It's going to be big, man. This is it. This is probably the culmination of the Far Harbor quest, right? Probably it. Bring it up here. Turn both of these on. Alright, DiMA.
So, DiMA, got a question. Why do you even call me Nick? Didn't you know me before the personality imprint?
We didn't have names inside the Institute. And after the personality experiments started, the only name you ever called yourself was Nick Valentine. If there's another name you'd prefer, I'd be happy to...
No, I like the name. When you wear something for a long time, it kind of seeps into you, you know?
Of course.
Of course. Should I, like, leave you two alone? You know, like, some time to yourselves. Alright, DiMA. Time to face the music.
I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you.
Oh.
She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus.
Uh-huh.
So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
Let's start with this.
One of your memories was about a kill switch you installed to shut down power to Far Harbor and let the fog take them. It's all here on this holotape.
Let me see this. I remember. I was afraid that Far Harbor might turn against us. See us as too different for their precious island. So I made a contingency plan. Mass murder. I hid the kill switch code because I couldn't stomach the thought of actually using it. Then I hid the memory because I couldn't even stand knowing I made it. What have I done? If the children of Adam were to ever get a hold of that code, they would destroy Far Harbor.
Let's see. Why save Far Harbor? We should destroy them both. I'll protect Far Harbor, or Far Harbor should die. Well, why save Far Harbor? I don't know, because people live there? No, we shouldn't destroy them both. No, Far Harbor shouldn't die, so I guess I'll protect Far Harbor.
Don't worry, DiMA. I already have the code. Far Harbor is safe.
Good. Now we just need to find some way to end this conflict. Have you found anything else in my memories?
Why, yes, I have. I found this nuclear launch key. This one seems like the big one to me. I don't think there's any real excuse for killing someone. This one, let's talk to him about the nuclear launch key.
I have a memory of yours about a nuclear launch key. You knew how to detonate the sub in the nucleus all along.
Give me a moment. I need to remember for myself. So, I chose to forget the launch key even existed. Poor Confessor Martin. Was I lying to him all that time? The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. The only target that missile is ever going to hit is the base itself. The nucleus. Where the children of Adam live. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people living there among the zealots threatening Far Harbor.
It's true, I agree. Excuse me. Why save the nucleus? Well, you just said so. Not everybody there's a zealot. So there's some decent people there. We should destroy them both. No. The nucleus should be destroyed. I don't think so. I'll protect the nucleus. Jeez.
I found the launch key already. I'll make sure it's never used.
Thank you. Was there anything else in my memories? Some way we can work towards peace?
Well, dude, I got some bad news for you.
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth. So you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
Dude, why did you do it?
Why did you do it?
I needed to calm Far Harbor. A moderate voice. An example of what humanity should be. How we could exist together as equals. But I couldn't live with the memories of the blood on my hands. A human and a synth are both gone because of me.
Well, I don't think he did the right thing. And I don't want to go straight to here. Let's proceed. I don't know what this means. I'm a little worried about choosing it. But I don't like either one of these, so let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's be practical. How do we proceed from here?
You're right. We have to focus on what has to be done now.
Is that what you call justice? Because I sure don't.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
Is there anyone else involved?
So, you did all of that on your own? No one else in Acadia is involved?
What I've done goes against all of our ideals. I even hid it from myself. So, no, there can't be anyone else.
You know, I don't think it would do any good to tell the people of Far Harbor. I don't think any good could come of it. Keep your stupid secret.
I'll keep your secret, DiMA.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
We're like complicit
Didn't
now.
seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil, by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Atom. We could replace High Confessor Tectus
Oh no.
with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
Well, I mean, if it means peace.
If it means peace for the island. All right. Tell me the plan.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here,
Oh my
and the
gosh.
replacement will move in and take command.
I have to kill him?
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him. But any method that removes Tectus from power indefinitely should work.
Oh my gosh.